Hey beauties, welcome back to my channel. So I want to start off by saying that a lot of the products that I receive in my monthly subscription boxes from Boxycharm are typically products that I like fairly good products. And it's very rare that I find products that I don't necessarily care for. Today's video includes products from January till last month, which is May of this year. I did start Boxycharm in October of last year, but I decided just to do this year kind of like a mid-year favorites type of thing with Boxycharm. So this video will include those products, and these products are products that I stand by in every way, so that means I wouldn't change them in formula, color, or texture. So I hope you guys enjoy. So before we get started with today's video, I just want to give a big thank you and shout out to Reserved Chick for suggesting this video. It was a really good idea, and the minute I saw it, I was like, I know I have to film this. So I hope I did you justice. I hope that you get what you're looking for out of this video. Definitely let me know down below in the comment section, and as well as the rest of you. Definitely sound off below. So I am going to start off with moisturizer, and I'm going to use the Sol Janeiro moisturizing cream, and I've absolutely been loving this. I haven't used it every single day, but now that it's getting a little bit warmer outside, I'm definitely going to be using this on my skin more. It just definitely provides that instant hydration. Like, you can definitely feel it. Now, one thing I will say with this moisturizer though is that at first, like when I put it on, it's cooling on the skin, and sometimes it can get a little warm, like my skin's starting to get red. It feels a little warm, but as it settles into your skin, like the warm sensation goes away. It's not like burning, it's just like really warm, and I'm not sure why that is. But before I put on foundation, I like to spray my face down with this Urban Decay B6 Vitamin Infused Complexion Spray. I feel like the mist on this thing is like super smooth, and I really love it. For foundation today, I am going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in 374 Caramel is the shade. I'm just going to apply this to my face, and because I do not have any clean sponges at the moment, your girl really needs to clean her makeup brushes. I'm just going to be using a brush to just work this into my skin. Wow, I just realized I did not prime. Guys, I seriously meant to prime my face and I forgot. I'm just going to moisturize my face again with that Cabana cream. I can't believe I was about to forget primer. By the way, this cream came in a February Boxycharm box, so if you want to see my initial review on that, I definitely will have a playlist linked at the end of this video and in the description down below for the I have like a playlist of all my Boxycharm videos. So for primer, I'm first gonna go in with this Too Faced primer, and then I will show you guys the primer that I'm gonna use that I received in a Boxycharm box. So this one I just like to put all over my face. This is like my hydrating primer, and it definitely works well to make your makeup last, and I love that. So I just kind of like rub it on like lotion. For the T-zone of my face, I like to use this No Poreblem primer from Touch and Soul, and I've just been loving it. It definitely fills in those pores, and I do have like large pores around my nose area, like right in here. So I definitely like to focus it in here because I feel like it keeps everything nice and smooth. And I just press it in with my finger. I don't really remember what box I got this out of. I mean, I could look at the cards. I'll have everything down below, like what box it came out of and the name of the product. But again, I like using this basically where I have bigger pores, which is in my T-zone. So, okay, now we're gonna move on to foundation. So again, the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in Caramel, and just put that all over my face. I am not feeling the way that this brush worked in this foundation, so although my sponges aren't the cleanest of the clean, I'm going to try to find the most cleanest one, which I think will be this one, and just wet it and work that into the skin, because this is not going to work. The sponge is nice and wet. Well, damp, not wet. press this into my skin a little more just because I didn't like the way it was looking just with the brush. It just looked kind of streaky in this area and I really wanted to fix that. For concealer today, I'm just going to use the Born This Way Multi Sculpting Concealer, and I'm going to use the Warm Sand one because yes, it is a little darker, but I felt like the other one is a little too light for this foundation. Like it's like super light, so I think I'd much rather use this one today. They don't put concealers or foundations in the Boxycharm boxes, and I can understand why, because it's really kind of hard to like match everybody's shade, you know? So I haven't seen any concealer or foundation in a box. It's normally like moisturizers, primers, and then anything after putting on foundation and concealer. I haven't seen any setting powders, but it'll be super interesting if we do get any kind of setting powder. I like to try out new powders. I feel like that is just like perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna set my face really quickly and then we can move on to the next Boxycharm product. You guys should already know what I'm setting my face with, and if you don't know, if this is your first video ever that you're watching of mine, it is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Translucent Powder. Just to sweep a little bit of this powder on the rest of my face, because I'm not going to use any other powder. I'm just going to use this Luxie 512 small contouring brush. I did get it in a Boxycharm box, but I definitely don't like to use it for contour, but I'm just going to use it just to sweep that translucent powder everywhere, just to set everything. I have been loving these brushes a lot, and I'm actually thinking about purchasing from the actual Luxie website. So I do want to set all of that down before we move on, and I'm just going to use, you guys already know, Urban Decay. Now for the part that I'm most excited about, the brows. I feel like this product is the #1 product for me. Out of all my Boxycharm boxes, this brow pencil is just my favorite thing of all time. It's really been a consistent product that I've been using non-stop since I got it. And I did receive this in May's Boxycharm box, but when I tell you I haven't put this pencil down, I'm telling you I have not put this pencil down. It's just so creamy, the way that it glides on so effortlessly, and I just love it. For eyeshadow today, we're just going to be using this Pure Festival palette, and I'm just going to first grab the shade called Epic, which is like this orange shade right here, and I'm actually going to put that on my lid, and I'm going to use the Luxie 209 brush. It's a large shader brush, but I really love to use this one to just pack color onto my lid. So that's what I'm going to do with this shade, and just pack it on there like so. And then I'll do the same thing to the other eye. I try to keep my looks on my channel like fairly easy to do, because I know sometimes you can watch an eye tutorial or a makeup tutorial and they do this outrageous, beautifully but outrageous eye makeup look, and you're just like so intimidated and you're like, I don't know if I can do that. So I try to keep my looks pretty simple and easy to where they're easy to follow. But if you guys want to see me do like more artistic looks, I guess you could say, definitely let me know in the comment section. I've been seeing a lot of really cool looks on Pinterest lately, so I'm thinking about just doing one. I just want to take a blending brush. This is the Morphe M441, and I'm just gonna blend out basically the crease outer edges area, because I do also like to use this shadow as like a base for my other colors. So I'm just gonna blend it. I didn't add any additional product on this blending brush. I just went straight in and started blending. Now I want to take All Night, which is like a deep brown shade in this palette, and I'm gonna pack that kind of like on my outer corner-ish. Let's see. I got it on like this little pencil brush. Just tap it lightly. Build it upwards. Then I'm going to take this brush. This is a G13 from Morphe. And I'm just going to try and blend that out and just diffuse it a little bit, because I want a little bit of shadow there, but I don't want it to be too intense. So it's like a subtle fade. So now I'm going to go back in with that pencil brush and do the same thing. I'm tapping, tapping, tapping in the G13 and then diffusing it. I'm going to go back into the orange shadow, which is Epic. And I'm going to add a little bit more of that on my inner lid. So kind of something like that, just like really subtle. It's not too extreme and looks good. So I'm just gonna repeat the same steps on the opposite eye. For my inner corner, I'm just gonna grab Psychedelic. And it's just like this nice golden eyeshadow, and I'm gonna put that in my inner corner. And it like gives it a little something, but it's not too bright. And then for the lower lash line, I am gonna take a little bit of Epic and Hidden. Well, Epic and Hidden Dessert is what it's called. It's like a little bit of a darker brown. And I'm gonna smudge that on my bottom lash line. I'm gonna curl my lashes real quick with this lash curler. I lost my really good lash curler. I don't even know where it's at. So I had to buy a new one. This is from Japanese, but I still don't love it as much as I love my other one. So if you guys know of a really good lash curler, drugstore or high-end, let your girl know, because this, ow, ain't it? For mascara, of course, I'm choosing to use the Too Faced Better Than Sex. This came in February's Boxycharm box, and I've been loving it prior to even receiving it. I actually had one before they sent me this one. But girl, this mascara is just everything. So I'm just gonna coat my lashes, but I am gonna be putting on falsies. The way that it just coats and separates my lashes is just so beautiful. I remember the first time I ever used this mascara, and I went over to my mom's house and my sister was there and she thought I had fake lashes on. I was like, no girl, it's my mascara. For bronzer, I'm going to be using the Pretty Vulgar Bronzed Bee Bronze Mannequin Bronzer. And I got this back in, I want to say February as well. And I'm also going to use my Moda brush. This came in a two-piece set, but this is the only one that I really like. The other one I just genuinely did not care for. So I'm just going to use this to bronze up my face. I feel like this bronzer is definitely perfect for summertime. For highlighter, I did like the Artist Couture highlight. I just wish that I had got more like the golden one. I mean, that one is pretty, but I don't really want to put that on today. So I'm just going to dip into my Wet n Wild highlighter in the shade Precious Metals and just apply that everywhere that you would typically highlight. I think this highlighter is so pretty, vibrant, and affordable, so I'm all for that combination. So for blush, I am going to be using this Alamar Cosmetics Blush Trio, and since you guys have seen me use Seclusion and Isla, I'm going to use Toasted, which is that pink tone kind of blush. I've used it before off camera, and it is a very nice and pigmented pink blush, but why not? I know we got orange vibes going on, but it's okay. Maybe I'll throw some orange on top. See? It's very, very pigmented. I think I want to dip into Seclusion, which is that orange shade, just because we got more like orange vibes going on. Just add that like that. And I'll just take my Moda brush, that I use for bronzer, just kind of mix it in all together. So for lips today, since we kind of got like an orange kind of eye going on, I do want to say that I do love the Dose of Colors liquid matte lipsticks. I mentioned it in Boxycharm video for last month, May. So you guys can go check that out. But today I'm going to use this Appeal holographic lip gloss and genuinely just really love it. It's just a nice gloss to throw on your lips, very moisturizing, very smooth. It's not sticky or anything like that, and in fact it basically feels like Vaseline, and you get a nice holographic glow to it. And to set everything down, I'm just going to use the Anastasia Dewy Set Spray. Okay guys, this is the finish and final look for today. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Definitely, if you're interested in videos like this and my Boxycharm unboxings and things like that, not only will I have the playlist linked down below, but definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel with your bell notification on so you can be notified every single time I upload, and that includes Boxycharm unboxing videos every single month. So make sure you guys do that. Definitely give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I love you guys, and I have nothing else to say other than I love you, and I'll see you guys in the next video or vlog, whichever one comes first.